Alright, good morning guys. Welcome to YS Kong Driving. And today is a very good day. It's early in the morning, 7:55 in the morning. And we are of course going up to our favorite road. And I need to drink a bit of water first. I've been doing a lot of setup work. Okay, with me in the car is Mr. Satria.
Hi, good morning guys.
Okay, your face is there.
Oh yeah, okay. So very good morning to everybody. So thank you Mr. Kong for your time. So enjoy the i30N.
So what car are we in?
Okay, this is the Hyundai i30N performance pack. So this is the exclusively given by HMC for us. So Mr. Kong, please enjoy the car. That's the only thing I can say.
Okay, so guys, good news is we are the first to get this car on the road for a test in Malaysia. And thank you very much Hyundai for arranging this for us. And of course this is the Hyundai i30N, the performance pack, yeah. And just to give you a inkling of what we are going to do, we are going to run it on normal mode. Okay, this is normal mode, where you still get your 275 horsepower and 350 Newton meters of torque under certain conditions. Yeah, there's also an eco mode, but we're not going to do eco mode. You don't drive this car in eco mode.
Yeah.
And Satya is here to keep an eye on the car, make sure I don't burn the clutch. No, he didn't say that. Well, he's just here to keep an eye on the car, yeah? Make sure we journalists don't over-abuse. Over-abuse is the word. Okay, so we are just driving on the highway. We're going at the highway speed limit. And how does the car feel? Okay, why is it in custom mode?
Okay, custom mode, basically you can...
No, I want it to go back into normal mode.
Normal mode.
Yes.
Okay, normal mode, basically there is nothing happen here.
Yeah.
Actually, this custom is only happen or active when you put it in the N custom. But
see.
now when you are in normal mode, basically the system setting is more
In
towards
normal,
the
yeah. Okay, I wanted to test the car in normal and how it feels and how it drives. Okay, it drives like an ordinary 2-liter turbocharged car, and there's not so much noise. Now, these are 19-inch tires, so 35 series, right?
Yes, correct.
And they're 235s.
Yeah, 235.
235, 35, 19, front and back are the same. So you also have a big ventilated disc in the front, 345 mm, and it's a single pod floating caliper, right?
Yes.
It's a floating caliper, and at the back is also a single pod, smaller floating caliper, and the back is ventilated or
Yeah,
something?
it's a ventilated with a 314 mm.
314 mm,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So slightly smaller brakes at the back, but that's good enough. And the front is 345 mm. Okay. So that's for the brakes. Suspension is a McPherson struts in the front and multi-link at the back. So this car is specially designed by, what's the guy's name again?
It's from Mr. Albert Bierman.
Albert Bierman, and he used to be in charge of the
M-Power
BMW division, and now he is in charge of the Hyundai division.
Yeah.
And this is the first attempt at doing a very fast road car.
Yeah.
Okay, so of course Mr. Bierman being German, because he is targeting at the German makes of cars, and we know what that is. Okay, so for the first attempt we have 275 horsepower and 350 Newton meters of torque, but that's just the first step. So a little bird tells me something is happening, and we don't know when it'll happen, but we'll perhaps see a more powerful version. Yeah. Okay. So this one has got some custom tuning, and also the N. N is the Hyundai equivalent for Nürburgring. Okay, Nürburgring mode or race mode lah. So they don't want to put race mode like everybody else. They call it N mode. I've been told that because there's one corner in Nürburgring that looks like an N, and also because N stands for Nürburgring. And what's the other word?
Namyang R&D Center, South Korea.
In South Korea, Hyundai has a Namyang. Nam means south. Yang, I'm not quite sure. Do you know what it means?
I'm also not sure.
Okay, so it's like southern region lah. Okay, because it sounds like the Mandarin Nanyang. Okay, so Nanyang and South, so Namyang, okay, that is the Korean version. And so the N has 3 meanings. You can select what you want. For race driver, N means what?
Enjoy lah.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Okay, now that's twisting it a bit. But anyway, on the road, the car feels pretty nice. Oops, I actually exceeded the speed limit by a little bit. Yeah, but it feels so stable, and steering is very, very precise. This is front wheel drive, yeah. And okay, the good news is we have a manual gearbox, 6-speed. We are going to go up to Genting, and of course we have a foot cam running. Okay, the foot cam is recording, hopefully. Okay, so anyway, we are now in 4th, and okay, let's do it in 3rd. Okay, Satya, it's time to move to the N mode.
Yes.
Okay, N. Okay, you see the red sign there? We are in N mode, which means everything is in race mode and traction control is off. Okay, so I see in front of me a rev counter and also the speedometer, which is inconsequential, of course. Okay, gotta get used to braking and shifting down. Okay, this car has got rev match for those of you who are not good at rev matching, but we've turned it off, right, Satya?
Yeah, you can turn it off by pressing the rev button at the steering wheel.
Yeah, turn it off?
Yeah,
okay.
this is off.
Rev matching off, okay. The camera is touching my foot, but never mind, we'll try to do it without touching the camera. So guys, midway through the drive, maybe the camera might fall down because my foot is fouling it. Okay, I'm going to try to slide a bit forward. Okay, this is a better position, and we have a Mercedes in front of us. I'm going to turn the light a bit, yeah. Okay, so we are getting near the entrance to the Genting exit, and we are on the wrong lane, so we're going to signal to the left. And well, that was a little bit of warm up for me to get used to the tune of the car, yeah.
Well, you can do it every day. For today.
Yeah, for today. Okay, for today. So it's 299,888, something like that, correct?
Yes, sir.
And that's without insurance. So you can see the orange light up there. Traction control is off, and we are just driving it raw. Okay, there will be other cars on the road, so we got to be careful. And there are also monkeys.
To welcome us.
Yeah. Okay, just feeling out the car. Sharing the corner with another Proton. And an oil tanker. Okay, this is the guard post, so we have to go a bit slow here. A guy taking selfie. Okay, turn 1 in 2nd gear. Feel the car, see how it feels. Feels alright. 19-inch does wonders. Okay, a bit of traffic here. Okay, my camera light is impeding my feet a little bit. I'm gonna turn it slightly. Okay. Why is the radio on?
No. Is it your phone? I believe it's your phone.
Okay, never mind. It's my phone in my bag, which has the alarm on. Okay, we have manual rev matching, and we are sharing the corner with another car. That's third. Back to second for the corner. So how does the steering feel? So far, quite well behaved, I must say. Of course, I'm being careful here. I'm driving the car for the first time, so don't overcook it. You can take a bit of a line here, bit of a mist. Are the lights auto? Where's the lights?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
in auto mode. Yeah.
That's the rear wiper. Where?
Yeah, the
Lights are here. Okay, lights are on. Okay, that's 275 horses in N mode. And we're going to take this truck on the outside. Van, sorry. Take a bit of a line through here. Oh, suspension is really nice and sporty. So all this is in N mode, right, Satya?
Yes.
When you go into normal, then it becomes softer.
Yeah, softer.
And the steering is also softer.
Yes, good. Oh, I'm having fun.
Very nice and easy to drive. Just being a bit careful with other traffic on the road. Take him on the outside. Make sure the car can see us.
Fantastic.
Says we are over the rev. Okay, so we keep it in third.
Yeah. And standard tires on this car will be the Pirelli B0.
Alright, good choice.
And it's bespoke, made for Hyundai i30N. Yeah, the G-force is good, man.
There's a crackle and pop happening at the back, but we're not hearing much of it. Ah, yes, I hear a bit when you lift up. Some traffic here, so we ease off. Handles very well, very neutral, easy to drive. So this car is like a karaoke machine. Makes the average driver look good and a good driver look fantastic. that's the hill climb done.
How many minutes then?
I have no idea.
But it's very quick.
Anyway, the stretch is 8.4 kilometers, and it's time for our roti telur bawang.
Let's go for it.
So, how do you feel? Good?
Fantastic. Yeah, actually, this is my wish to what do you call it? To be with you on your test drive.
Oh, I feel so good.
So, wish came true. So, well, this is a very what do you call it? Outstanding and astonishing moment and experience to be with you. So,
thank you.
Yeah, hopefully in the future we can do it again.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you want to go for the second round? Third round, so can let's go.
Okay, we'll be doing a downhill run later after we have done our makan lah. Okay, so then we will be after our breakfast. We'll go up the road and have a closer look at the car so we can share all the nice stuff in the car with our viewers. So, are you ready for breakfast?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
But make sure you don't
Eat too much.
No, don't put it all out again. But you're not the one who gets car sick, right?
Not that easily.
Not that easily.
Yeah.
Good. Okay then. So guys, stand by. We will come back to you again on this. Okay guys, we are on the way back to the bottom of the hill, and we are in manual mode and we are in N mode. And okay, according to Hyundai, it's not about how fast you get there, but how well you get there, right? How you get there. And so this car is about handling, yeah. So it's got what you call driving aids, but at the same time the basic build is good enough for it to handle. So it's not just relying on technology, but relying on build. So this car is built for handling.
The ref matching is on.
Okay, we're gonna turn the ref matching off. So actually inside the car the sound is quite muted, but outside the car you can hear the crack and pop. Okay, the light is in the way of my foot, so my heel and towing is not so good with this car. Okay, we don't need second gear for this. Okay, third gear is pretty nice and short, but second gives it a bit more oomph. Okay, we have to share the road with the bus, so make sure that he is not encroaching on my lane. We'll go past him slowly. Okay, shift down to second and take this bend and catapult out. We are still not shifting at maximum rev because there's enough power for what we want to do. So we pendulum around these corners. There's a car in front. Missed the gear. I'm only human.
Fantastic driving, Mr. YS.
But we must still be safe.
We'll miss
truck on the roadside. Slow down a bit. And a bus in the roundabout. Okay, we are good to go. Oh, this car is really agile, man. You are right, Satya. It's not about how fast you get there, but how you get there. Okay, downhill is always a test of brakes, but of course judicious use of the brakes also helps to preserve it for longer. Okay, we are at the end of our run, and I must say it was a good run.
I think you pressed the custom.
Huh? I'm on custom.
Yeah, accidentally pressed.
Okay, fine.
But it handles very well, right? Wow.
So on custom, somebody said it that softer suspension, is
Yes,
it?
correct. That's why you feel the car more.
Oh, but it was okay. I had no problems with that. Oh, okay. By the way, guys, this car has got something like active suspension, and there are actually sensors on the four wheels, and they act on the
Body roll.
your body roll and your your angles and stuff like that, and then it modifies the suspension settings electronically, and of course it's done very fast, and that helps with the stability of the car around the corners. And as Satya said, we accidentally activated custom mode, and so somebody else who had played with this car, probably Satya, set for custom mode, he set a softer suspension, right?
Yes.
And that's why I felt, well, the tail kind of like tucked in a bit, yeah. But it's okay. I drove it like that. And of course, one of the things I do with a car is I always drive the car based on its ability. So I adapted to the car. So I found the suspension was a little bit more giving, yeah, a little bit more roll, but that one actually helps the tail to come out a little bit and actually helps it in the turn. So, well, if it works, it's fine. Alright, so that was our drive up and down the hill and our walk around, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you like it, please give it a like, share with your friends. And yes, this car also has launch control, so I don't like to use control unless I'm racing, and of course we are not racing, but it's there if you want it. And it's the way to activate is very simple. You put in the first gear and step on your throttle flat out, and then the launch control will sense that you want to launch the car, and you will hold the RPM at a certain RPM, which is adjustable, right?
Yeah, so the RPM can be adjustable.
And how do you adjust that?
By using the cruise control mode, the license set, so you can adjust the RPM accordingly.
Okay. So I think for front wheel drive car, the best speed to drop the RPM is probably between 3 to 3,005. Any more than that, you get some axle tramping. Yeah. So anyway, so that's our drive. And okay, last word from Satya. Did you enjoy it?
Mr. YS, I would like to thank you for this opportunity. It's a great experience. So thank you very much for inviting me to join.
Did you feel threatened at any point in time?
No, because I feel safe because of you and also the car.
All right. Hey, so guys, that is Satya, and he really enjoyed the drive. And so guys, thanks for being with us, and till we meet again, bye bye.